Inter Milan take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So we're up and running. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Bayer reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
And he welcomes it in. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Bellingham. David Villa. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. David Villa! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Juli. Ødegaard. Bellingham. Yamal. David Villa. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Juli. Juli was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Dembele. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in plenty of space here. Can he put it away? Al Nassr with their first corner. It's the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Yamal. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Belletti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Julie. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. He'll want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Messi. Julie. It's Kimmich. Can he get away here? Messi has another go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Al Nassr clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big chance! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Julie! Bellingham. Kimmich, passing nice and neat. Great challenge, time to perfection. Ødegaard. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Mbappe. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Gives it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And that is expertly dealt with. There's the whistle for half-time. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good?
He's going for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Mendy. Dembele. Ruben Neves. And he's managed to get for Julie! Inter Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Costa Curta. Schneider. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ruben Neves. Ødegaard. Well, nicely intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Out to the right. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass somewhat off target. Ødegaard. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Belletti. Great position, real chance! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Al Nassr go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lampard.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cleared without hesitation. Julie. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Back into the middle. Now it's Ruben Neves. Ødegaard! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Salah.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Up for a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a sweet ball, that. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Some really good ball movement. And it's Messi. The final 5 minutes. Interesting ball. Milinkovic-Savic.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ødegaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Julie cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Julie.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Kimmich. And here's Yamal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Well, after all of that...
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Big chance, corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed. It's Adriano! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Messi. Messi. Ødegaard. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, super find. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Driving forward. Adriano.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Ruben Neves. Great, now the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi plays it short. Oh, that's a key interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's making progress on the ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dembele. Kimmich. To Ruben Neves. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out wide. Pedri! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's looking wide. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Oh, nice touch. Opts to play it back. This might spell... There's the shot! Chance here to counter. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Ødegaard. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Messi. There's the hit! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Juli. Ødegaard. Pedri. Oh, they could break here. That's a nicely measured pass. Lahm gets into some space. Bayer catches it safely. And there's the end of the first half. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Here we go again. No changes at the interval from either side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Juli. Now that's well seen too. Busquets. Adriano. Picked out brilliant. He's shooting! And again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ruben Neves. Kimmich. And Juli. Ødegaard. And it's Ruben Neves. Juli. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ruben Neves. Interesting ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Corner
10.
number 2 then.
Numero 6. Roberto Carlos. Lasciano il campo per
Messi with the short one.
12.
And here's Messi.
Il numero
Neither
18.
of these two want to come off second best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great ball. Big chance! Sticks it away! incredible.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Julie.
And the pass is intercepted. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
He's had a hit! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Has a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Inter Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Adriano!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Gently done. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballer.
He's tried one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Baggio providing an outlet on that flank. Ruben Dias does really well there, strong defending.
This is the time you need that pace.
Throw it. And that is expertly dealt with. Juni, Messi, Beckham. Kimmich, and here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And that's put paid to a promising move. Juli. Now it's Ødegaard. They're back in possession, and Ødegaard! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ruben Dias. That'll be a throw-in. Inter Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Ruben Neves, Juli, and the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and it's Adriano! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Forwards and with intent. Now it's Messi. Dembele. Oh, good-looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Ødegaard spots it and intercepts. Yamal. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Over to the left. And here's Dembele.
Such good technique.
Oh, good ball. Oh, tries a shot. No way through there. That has not gone well. Hazard. Oh, well played. Dembele. Kimmich. Ruben Neves. Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on goal. Could be danger here. Yamal herring after the ball here. Kimmich. And here's Messi. Ruben Neves. Baggio gets a foot in here. Now it's Hazard. Juli. Dembele. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Dembele. Ødegaard. He's had a hit! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say goal grab.
Adriano! He's got a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Palmeiras clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of them.
And there is the half-time whistle. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So, oh, shooting chance!